Companies on the cutting edge of technology. Modern and efficient textile manufacturers. Exporting their goods around the world and thriving in the USA.
We're proud of the fact that we're manufacturing here in the United States. We ship plenty of fabric to Mexico as well as Central America and the Caribbean.
Energy costs are low in the U.S., which is a great benefit.
There's the latest automation and brilliant scientists on a constant quest for superior products.
We actually see ourselves as an innovation company, bringing technology and innovation to the textile markets.
All that, along with unparalleled speed.
The turnaround time here in the United States is infinitely shorter than it would be if one was processing their goods overseas.
It's quality, it's speed, it's innovation.
Our quality is the best in the world, and we should be able to deliver quicker than anybody else in the world.
The American textile industry, spinning, knitting, weaving, dyeing, and finishing. Companies that span the continent, from the East Coast to the West. The process always begins with the world's best cotton. U.S. growers lead the world in responsible production practices. Their cotton is grown under a stringent, mandatory, enforceable U.S. government regulatory system, ensuring the toughest environmental and worker protection standards. Modern technology has enabled growers to use resources responsibly and minimize water, energy, and environmental impacts in safe and dignified working conditions.
The biggest myth that exists about cotton is that the production practices that farmers use now are the same that they used 10, 20, 30 years ago. There's been dramatic changes and improvements in our production systems, and this has led to a lowering of the environmental footprint of cotton.
Every bale of U.S. cotton is harvested by machines, ginned to preserve fiber properties, machine classified, and given a unique bale number that enables it to be tracked. The unmatched quality of U.S. cotton makes a world of difference.
What U.S. Cotton really offers for us is a testing system and information about these bales of cotton that is accurate and easy to obtain. And that's important to our customers because it ensures that the quality is the same.
U.S. cotton is important to us because it is recognized as being contamination-free or low contamination levels, unlike other areas of the world.
The cotton fiber is turned into the highest quality yarns and fabrics by some remarkable companies. They are investing millions of dollars in new equipment while striving to be model corporate citizens.
And I would say our social responsibility is to the community, our people here, their families. What can we do to keep this industry going?
What follows is a brief tour of today's U.S. textile industry and the companies that make it the best in the world. We begin in Sanford, North Carolina. Frontier is only 20 years old, but already one of the world's largest yarn spinners. It has grown by stressing investment, automation, and flexibility.
We can develop a new product on Monday. We could ship it on Tuesday to a customer, have it to Central America in a week. This shorter supply chain really makes this region attractive to designers and retailers. They don't have to wait 3 months to get samples.
Across the country in Los Angeles, Antex also invests heavily in technology, including knit machines that run 50% faster than previous generations, and one of the world's largest dyeing machines.
We have state-of-the-art equipment, we have great people, great innovation. Every type of knit that somebody needs, we make it here.
In central South Carolina, Central Textiles has invested in dozens of air-jet looms that weave pocketing and trim fabric at speeds that were previously unheard of.
We've gone through an innovation process. And innovation is not a new, meaning a new product. It's a new way of doing the same things we've always done. And we are replacing our old looms as fast as we can.
Meanwhile, just up Route 85 in Gaffney, South Carolina, Carolina Cotton Works has become one of the leading fabric manufacturers in the United States.
My father started this company, my father, my brother, and I, 20 years ago. We are here every day. Every roll of fabric that comes through here, we take personal pride in.
In the same town of Gaffney, Hamrick has been producing high-quality fabric for more than a century.
I'm the 5th generation of the Hamrick family. I try to instill a culture of continuous improvement and just have the highest standards.
All these firms use the most environmentally sound practices to protect the air, water, and land. Sustainability has been part of their business for decades.
Sustainability to us means sustaining the employees and sustaining the environment along with it, as well as sustaining our natural resources along the way. Everything that uses any power at all is being replaced with high energy efficient, low cost replacements.
In Clover, South Carolina, Tuscarora has also been spinning yarn for more than a century and has that same commitment to innovation.
Our customers continue to need more of our product. Therefore, Tuscarora has chosen to continue to invest over the last 3 to 5 years to the tune of about $15 million in additional capacity.
Back in Los Angeles, Swiss Tex incorporates stunning robotics, both in creating knits and in making precision dyes.
Meeting a lot of retailers over the last few years. They come in here and they, make big eyes and their jaws drop to see something like that in LA.
Swiss Tex and other U.S. companies have a great advantage when it comes to serving their customers.
Being able to have closer communication with the brands and retailers, that we can develop product, that they can come and meet with us. It's much simpler for them to make a trip here than to the Far East.
In Statesville, North Carolina, Mocaro Dyeing and Finishing transforms gray goods into colorful fabrics, with that same emphasis on customer service.
People can come into a plant and actually see their goods being finished. They could move lots around, what's more important, what's less important. They could even make last-minute changes.
At this plant in Gastonia, North Carolina, and at other facilities in the USA, Parkdale spins more cotton into yarn than any company in the hemisphere. The firm's automation leads to unmatched efficiency and lower cost. Parkdale and the rest of these U.S. firms rely on a well-educated and well-compensated workforce.
It's a great environment for everyone. We take pride in keeping it safe, offering competitive benefits and competitive salaries.
Good morning, Contempora Fabrics.
In Lumberton, North Carolina, Contempora knits yarn into high-end fabrics. The company also has the distinction of being owned by the people on the factory floor.
We've been an employee-owned company, a 100% employee-owned company since 1987. Some of our longevity is definitely attributed to having great employees that believe in what we're doing. They have a vested interest, so when we do well, they'll do well.
Growing with the company and then the ownership, that just made it that much better. And it's been a real privilege to be out here, really.
Also in Lumberton, Alamac American creates colorful knits and has an in-house lab to create the newest dyes and finishes. Like all its American counterparts, Alamac insists on practices that are environmentally sound.
All this is very, very important to the retailers and the brand. They want to associate themselves with people or organizations that are conscious about their environment and also very conscious about their employees.
In Spartanburg, South Carolina, Milliken designs and produces a wide variety of textiles. The company has dozens of scientists who work on the cutting edge of technology.
We are bringing products to marketplace that are constantly pushing the envelope on engineering and innovation. fabrics that are more flame resistant, more water resistant, safer and more protective.
In Jefferson, Georgia, Buehler spins the world's finest Pima cotton into high-quality yarn, which is then used in premium shirts, sheets, and lingerie. The Buehler plant, like the others, is absolutely spotless.
The biggest misconception people have is that it's still the old textile mill with lots of lint everywhere, and that couldn't be anything further from the truth. All the plants, our plant included, have modernized their equipment. The plants are extremely clean.
These are some of the best-run companies in the world, continually investing in the latest technology, filled with hard-working people determined to produce the finest textiles. They start with premium U.S.-grown cotton fiber. It is spun, woven, knitted, dyed, and finished, then exported around the globe.
It's exciting to see that it's not a bad word to say you're in the textile business. It's a very viable industry with a very, very optimistic future.
Yeah, there'll always be a textile industry in the United States.
We're here to stay. There's a good quality product being made here in the U.S. We're very optimistic for the future.